So now I want to discuss how to don and doff pants when you're laying in bed. The earlier techniques I showed involved someone primarily who's able to stand up and just has functional loss of a single arm. In this video, I wanted to also cover how you might go about doing this if you're bedbound and you also don't have accompanying function of one of your legs. So what I'll start off with is just without the use of one arm first. And I will be using jeans because they're a bit more difficult than using shorts or using athletic shorts, for example, or sweatpants. These have a little bit less give and there's so much more fabric to deal with, so these are much more frustrating and challenging. So I'm going to demonstrate with these, but just know the concepts also apply for other types of lower garment wear as well. So I am laying down. I don't have use of this arm. I'm going to first go ahead and come up into a seated position, and I'm going to grab the center piece of my pants near the button and zipper. I'm going to throw these out, and since I do have use for this example of both of my legs, all I'll do is simply weave each leg through. And when it comes to getting my pants higher up, you may notice as you pull, that's as far as they'll go. So you need to do a little bit of a weight shifting, and we do this in the fashion of rolling. So I'll go ahead and roll to one side, pull up as far as I can go. I'll roll to the other side, and pull up here, and rolling again this way. I forgot I can use my legs. So in that case, you don't have to actually roll all the way without that help. Now for the button and zipper, it's the same technique as earlier. I'm grabbing with one hand, I'm pulling over, and I'm looping the zipper through. The button through. And then I'm pushing. If you want a better visual of how to do that, check out the earlier video. To undo, it's the same thing, but okay. So now to bring my pants down, I'm going to go ahead and weight shift. I'm pulling it down as far as I can, and then I'm weight shifting over here. Okay, going back upright. You can also do this at the edge of a bed, and that may make it easier in some respects than others. Play around with it and see kind of what feels most comfortable for you and least frustrating. I'm demonstrating on the full bed for just to begin with. So now let's assume I don't have use of this leg and I don't have use of this arm. So how I might go about doing this is in a similar fashion. I might push myself up, right? Here we go. Grab the center of the pants again. I'm gonna kind of straddle the jeans like so, and I'm gonna weave my arm through the pant leg of my affected side. And I'm now going to grab my foot and just bring it closer to me. And here, I can just wiggle my hands and my feet, or sorry, not my feet, my hands in the fabric back and forth, side to side. When I can't quite go any further, I can poke my toes out and then just pull up, and I've got these in place. I can use this one, so I'm going to go ahead and just weave that through as I might normally. And here we go. Now, the weight shift might be a little bit different since I can't do this with this leg. My momentum is going to be generated instead of muscular support. So first I'm just drawing them as high up as possible. And from here, if you have enough arm strength, you can pull, but that's a little bit tiring for most people. So what I would recommend is draping your arm across and over. I know some people will worm their foot under and kind of hook like this. Now with this arm, you can go over and you can go thrust yourself this way. What this ankle is doing is pulling away from a gas pedal when I'm hooked under, and that generates this. So I don't have to sling myself a lot. Here's what it looks like without having to hook, and here's what it looks like with the hook of the legs. I can do much less of a forceful maneuver. And I'm slowly starting to fall backwards. But, all right. And I'm up and in position. Now I can just button and zip as I normally would from the earlier videos. I can unbutton and unzip. And to get these jeans off, what I'm gonna go ahead and do is similar to taking them off, or putting them on. I'm just sliding them down as far as I can go. And here we are. Once I get about to the knee point, I'm gonna go ahead and just push myself up into a seated position. I'm going to bring this over both knees, draw this a little bit inwards, and I can just gently pull that out. And then, I can use this leg. There we go. And that is donning and doffing your jeans on the bed.